Non-Pumalelo Rial Kunene is a highly sought-after, energetic, certified Les Brown international speaker. She is the author and host to Rise to Greater Heights, a book and YouTube channel to turn your fears into greater success while seizing new opportunities. Rial is also a coach, mentor, and an MC, well known for encouraging many to rise from mediocrity into greatness. Her vision is not only to motivate, but also to empower audiences with a fresh perspective, inspiration they require to pursue success and drive sustainable outcomes in a seriously funny way. Rial believes that we are in full control of our choices. Her mission is to meet the needs and transform lives of her clients and her audience. Rial's book, Rise to Greater Heights, has inspired and empowered many to pursue their personal and professional passion to become go-getters. Her goal is to study your current situation, identify limiting beliefs, then design a plan of inspired action to empower you to achieve specific outcomes in your life. Rial Kunene wears many hats as a professional certified sales manager, CEO, strategist, certified travel counselor, trainer, esthetician, philanthropist, diplomacy protocol officer, international human rights analyst, and a commissioner for OAS. Following her dreams gave her purpose to see her goals through and understand that she does have everything she needs to reach her full potential. Her everyday message is that your journey to be a better person starts with you. So knowing who you are to your core will make you understand that you are the only one who can accomplish your dreams. Hebrews 11, Psalm 27 and 40. Keep her to rise to greater heights. Kings and queens, please join me. Welcome, Rial Kunene!
Oh my goodness. Thank you. Thank you so much. Amazing. Because you know what? You've just set the bar high for me. So I'm not too sure if I'm going to be able to fit in your shoes, but you know what? I'm going to try. I'm going to try to fit in those shoes. And to our amazing audience, our speakers are going to share how you can reach out to them. And if they have any books that they have written that they just want to promote, they're going to share that so that you go out there and get their books, because these are amazing speakers on effective leadership. You know, but before I continue, I always like double checking. I just want to double check if I'm in the right platform here. How many of you with a raise of hand can say that, Rial, I have never, ever complained in life? Never, ever complained in life. Seemingly, I'm in the right platform, because, you know, sometimes in life we go complaining about everything. Oh, the weather is really bad today. Traffic was worse than expected. My family drives me crazy sometimes. Oh, the movie was really disappointing. You name it. Though whining can be a way to build an inspiration, it can also keep us from acting, and it gives excuses time to procrastinate from achieving goals. One thing I've realized is that we usually complain in the wake of a negative situation. We tend to focus more on the problem than finding potential solutions. It's always much easier to complain than to find a solution. And individuals who whine on a regular basis, they are apt to have a bad health. So next time you'll find you complaining that, why do pizzas come in square boxes, yet they're round? And funny enough, they're cut in triangles. Does that sound like you? Yeah, please write this down, write this down. Effective leadership. Effective leadership. You know, great leaders, they always have a vision. Not only does a great leader view a situation as a whole, but they are passionate about their work and are so committed enough to achieve positive results at any given cost. Like Darren gave us a solution above everything else, which is goals over distractions. I love that. Which means God, goals over distractions. So effective leaders, when challenged, they don't give up too easily, but they have an exciting idea about where they are going and what they are trying to accomplish. Leaders should also be self-driven. You should be self-driven as a leader. So such dedication is required, since it instills a sense of responsibility in the team members to work harder in a way that they want to achieve something, better results for the company, and progress above everything else. Good people, you really don't have to see the whole staircase. but you'll have to take the first step to get to the top. As my mentor always say, that you don't have to be great to get started, but you'll have to get started to become great in life. So get started today. All these amazing speakers have shared more and more nuggets on effective leadership. Effective leadership. You know, the supreme quality of leadership is unquestionable integrity. Great leaders, they exhibit integrity at all times, because without it, no real success is possible. So remember to lead by example. Like Dr. Ngoko mentioned, that a leader leads with leading, a leader leads with integrity, accountability, integrity, and deliverables. So you need that. Make sure your organization reinforces the importance of integrity to leaders at various levels in the company. And when you have this, your company will be really productive. So another attribute of effective leadership is decision-making capabilities. It was Tony Robbins who once said, a real decision is measured by the fact that you've taken a new action, and if there is no action, you haven't truly decided. And trust me, this message states something within me. It really states something within me. So a good leader isn't simply empowered to make decisions due to their position, but economic goals to recognize that great leaders know their limits, and they try to involve other voices and perspective into their decision making. So all leaders at any point given time, all leaders must occasionally make difficult decisions that will require an authority and finality that will not please anyone. So good people, this is a wake-up call. It's a wake-up call for you to invest on your effective leadership. It's a wake-up call, but when that alarm clock goes off, please don't ever hit the snooze button. Don't be like, I will wake up in the next 2 minutes. I will wake up in the next 4 minutes. You know what? Forever is a long time. Why don't you wake up, get going, and be creative? Because as a good leader, you must be ready to transform your creative spirit into an innovation that sets you apart from the rest. And as Chikdam shared all the nuggets on how to create an online business strategy. So it is up to you to think outside the box when any issue arises. The thing that separates a leader from a follower is that a leader is creative and innovative to come up with unique ideas and turn those ideas and goals into a reality. So as flight attendants always say, that put on your oxygen mask first before you assist others, because if you don't, you and the other person you're trying to help could possibly go down. So put on that oxygen mask first. In order for you to join the elite club of good leaders, you need to focus on results. Focus on results, on what must be achieved by you and your team, good people. And a leader is not the one who has secured that commanding position in a firm, but you must have all these qualities to focus on the needs of your company and the situation. Daria also mentioned that overcoming is a process of growing into a higher potential. So great leaders focus on strengthening themselves and in others. Why? I'm glad you've asked that, because if you lack some of these qualities, then you might be struggling to make the mark in the world of leadership. It's so funny how my mom and dad gave me this beautiful name, Nompumelelo. I know many, they always butcher my name when they try to say Nompumelelo, but you know what? Nompumelelo in my own language, it means mother of all success. So now you can see that I am really challenged to chase after success. No matter what comes my way, I'll have to chase after success. If I may ask you, how many of you have dreams and goals that you want to achieve maybe in the next 6 months? I know myself, I am one of those people. I want you, as you think about your dreams and goals, to put this down. Rise to greater heights. Rise to greater heights, because you need to be clear about your career goals in order for you to gain guidance on professional development. So as a mentor or as a coach, like many of us here, my goal is so simple. My goal is to study your current situation, identify limiting beliefs and other potential obstacles that you might be facing, and then design a plan of inspired actions to empower you to achieve specific outcomes in your life. I so wish that you can just tell yourself that, you know what, I've had enough. All these amazing speakers have shared the nuggets that you need in order for you to work on your leadership, effective leadership. In order for you to work on those, in order for you to make a difference in the world of leadership, you've got to be hungry. You've got to be hungry like the hungry lion in the jungle. That hungry lion in the jungle, really, it doesn't matter what kind of animal comes his way. It doesn't matter if you're that giant elephant or that small squirrel by the jungle. All that hungry lion sees in front of his face is lunch. And it's so funny because even with elephants, when they see a lion, what they do is that they run. It's all about the mindset. Once you believe, you become. They already tell themselves that, you know what, I am a lunch to that lion. So each and every time when I see a lion, I'll have to run. So I believe that's the lion mindset that will help us in effective leadership. We need that lion mindset. You know, it's so funny when I was in the eighth grade. When I was in the eighth grade, I was nicknamed Phoenix. I was nicknamed Phoenix after writing a composition using the idiomatic expression that says, I rose from the ashes like a phoenix bird, meaning I became successful again. Really, that English teacher, she didn't know that the nickname Phoenix, it resonates with me. And it also aligns with my destiny. So for those of you who don't know the phoenix bird, the phoenix is a Greek mythological bird believed to rise from its own ashes after being buried like hundreds of years ago. This immortal creature, it acquires new life by rising from the ashes of its own ancestor, which represents our capacity for vision and success. So I want to encourage you, if you're watching and listening under my voice, that when your world comes crashing down, wear your scars to show how a phoenix feels like to die from inside, and trust in your own capability to rise from your own ashes, since the phoenix has to die, burn, experience pain before resurrection from its own ashes. So please write this down. Write this down in conclusion. Resilience to greatness. Resilience to greatness. And I know you've heard this before, that your setback is your setup for your comeback. Your setback is your setup for your comeback. So if I can be honest with you, I don't know what goals you've set for the next 6 months. I don't know what dreams you have for your future, but here is one thing I know about you. You are destined for greatness. Inside of you, God has put seeds of excellence. Those seeds are supposed to grow and flourish. But many people have become crippled by their past encounters, and some have stepped over other people to get to the top. But I believe that God has a better plan for every one of us. Your objective is what you were designed for and the reason why you live today. With God, I believe that we're all destined for greatness as long as we follow his strategy. This is when the growth commences, because discovering gift and following God's idea will make you understand that you have everything around you to reach to your full potential. My everyday inspiration, Mr. Les Brown, he once said, if you had to die today, at this very moment, at this hour, what dreams, what ideas, what visions, what goals, what skills, what talents, and what books will die with you? And the late Dr. Miles Monroe once said, the richest place on this planet is the cemetery, because that's where all the goals, all the visions, all the skills, all the talents, and all the dreams have been buried. So I don't know about you, honestly, but with me listening to all these messages, it gave me sleepless nights. And I am proud today, to introduce my book, Rise to Greater Heights, which is a comprehensive guide to turn your fears into greater success while seizing a new opportunity. And I didn't stop there. If you remember it very well, May 25th, 2020, George Floyd died in police custody in Minneapolis, Minnesota. So I believe that we need to stand for a world where no one shall live in fear because of the color of their skin, and where the criminal justice system treats everyone fairly and equally. I decided to write my book, Human Rights, which are God-given fundamental rights and freedoms. We were born with 30 Universal Declaration of Human Rights that can never, ever be taken away from us, because I believe that everyone is born free and everyone has the right to life. And I compiled many books. Cultivate Your Mindset for Success, Resilience. Here we have 17 different co-authors around the world. Resilience to Greatness. We've been mentored, coached, and trained by Les Brown, 15 different co-authors around the world. And you know, I have so many. What's holding you back? Is it fear, mediocrity, procrastination, distraction? What's holding you back? Kings and queens, it's so essential to assess your goals' progress And I didn't stop there. We are equal in dignity. So I believe with all these books, they have the potential to completely revolutionize every aspect of your life and career. Thank you so much. And I also have a free transformation guide for you. It's available on my website, www.risetogreaterheights.com. With this free transformation guide, trust me, you'll be able to explore leadership, empowerment, being purpose-driven, mentorship, coaching, resilience to greatness, emotional intelligence, mental health, and many, many more topics, including spiritual growth. Because growing up, I didn't have much in life because my father decided to have an early departure from this planet Earth. And I thank God I missed that flight because I'm still here today, still sharing my message. And I have everything because of my mama's love. And I love you so much, Mom. So I think whosoever said that the sky is the limit was wrong. From today onwards, I, Dr. Riel and Kunene, believe that the sky is our point of view. So let's all rise to greater heights. Thank you so much, amazing speakers. So at this moment, please feel free if you have any freebie that you want to share with the audience, any books that you want to share, any events, upcoming events, share with the audience and how they can reach out to you, as well as share your final thoughts on the subject, effective leadership. So Darren, the floor is yours, my brother.
Awesome. Powerful speech. I thank you, Dr. Riel, for that. I got all kind of notes wrote down over here. So I'm making sure that I'm gleaning by all of you and information that you share. But if you're looking at connecting, we have free ebooks, free a one-on-one with a personal book concierge that you can communicate with. You can just go to self-publish, the letter N as in Nancy, 30days.com. You can find us on Instagram, YouTube channels. It's just self-publish the letter N, not ING or IN, just self-publish the letter N, 30 days. The number's 30days.com on any social media platform. And I look forward to connecting with you all.
Amazing. Thank you, Darren. You can go ahead, Daria, and share with the audience.
Thank you so much. It's been very inspirational, and my conclusion is that leadership is holistic, because all of us are right and all of us bring the wisdom to making leadership even more human experience, right? Because all of this comes from somewhere, whatever you call it. It is God, it is universe. So I think, yes, that is a big food for thought for me, and I hope for everyone else who is listening. And I would like to offer a 30 minutes self-discovery session with me, and if you decide to take it, I also will give you a guide that is a 28 days guide with my method, and that is taken in all in consideration, all my 21 years of experience and education in the field of health, wellness, and prevention, and longevity, and everything that I have been discussing. And you can email me at hello@hpmwellness.com and just book a session with me. I really look forward to have you, discuss with you, and let's make this leadership even more profound. Thank you so much.
I always speak. Thank you so much, Daria. Thank you for being here with us. You can go ahead, Chidam, and share with the audience.
First of all, thank you for all of you. You guys gave a lot of beautiful information that I keep note of. Really, I appreciate all of it. Thank you. It was a wonderful panel here. I came here to help business owners for their online business strategy. And I try to share some of the points that I find important throughout my experience with working with the clients and corporations. What I can say is, when you are a business owner, it's so overwhelming all the time to figure out things, especially when you are in an online platform and you have to run your business and run your business through online. It's very different. Online is different than person to person. And it's a good opportunity lays out there for you to investigate how you can delegate some of the works that will take too much of your time by yourself if you try to do, versus just hire a professional and let that person handle this business, online business portion for you. Oftentimes we are lost in trying to do everything by ourselves and miss out the opportunities while we are trying to learn things, because at one point we have to stop learning and start doing things. And when is that time for you? So I have my LinkedIn account, I'm very active, and I will more send my traffic there for questions, because I would like to know more personally about the people asking, and so I can be more of a help. And if I'm not able to know the conversation, I will always refer you to someone who is more capable than me. So thank you so much for everything. And by the way, in this leadership, I will tell you, I follow a method called Merlin method. Have you guys ever heard of it? I don't know, but I find that one pretty amazing for my lifestyle, at least. Merlin method is designed 1920s or something. Is you see yourself 5 years from now, like 5 years, a good time frame for everyone to look into. You dream yourself, you visualize yourself, and then you backtrace your steps behind it. And then you put that into your calendar. So 5 years later, and then you add more information into that tracer. So if you want CEO, you need this many employees, you need this much profit, you need this much customers, you need this much social media, and suddenly you have a structure set up for you in your calendar. Just saying. Have a wonderful time. I really appreciate everyone. Thank you so much.
Wow, thank you so much, Shedam. Thank you for sharing. I'm gonna check her out, or her or him. Marilyn, you say?
Like King Arthur, Merlin, yeah.
Okay, we'll check it out. Thank you so much. You can go ahead, Dr. Ngoto, and share with the audience, please.
Thank you so much, Dr. Real. My last thought is the keys in all the 3 legs of transformational leadership. The bottom line is accountability with your tongue is the most needed communication tool. Much when we're going through these times of change and uncertainty. And let the data or data, you know, our tongue must, they are tough. It can be data or data that we downloaded or we download to others, be clean with integrity. I learned this when we're even changing systems, IT systems. When we get the information from one division to put it in the new system, it must be a clean data. So therefore, our minds must be cleaned with the power of the Holy Spirit. Let me just put it clear out there. Be renewed in minds and be cleansed, that whatever we do is clean all the time. Help us, oh God, and promise to deliver what you are able and capable to deliver. Remember, people who have put you up there as a leader in whatever position, they are the followers that are looking up to you. They can remove the ladder and bring you down again. So with not even sabotage, but just not following you again when they see that you don't do what you have promised. I've just launched a latest book we launched. There are 3 books that are going to be on Amazon. 2 are up there. Visionary Women Leaders and Skills versus Degree. There is this thing that we're putting down as an unclean data to our youth, that degree is higher than skills, and putting so much stress on the youth. You have to have a degree. It's not all of us. We are different people. We're given different abilities, and we are just here to balance and complement each other, not compete, fit in each other, and not fight.
Wow.
For any position. Therefore, this is what was on my LinkedIn, and on my Facebook, mostly on LinkedIn. My name is the same on all platforms. If you just Google Nsiki Ncoco, Ntsiki, the surname is Ncoco. It comes up amazingly so to myself as well. Thanks, Google.